Part 2. I ain't editing the other thing. You're just going to have to hear it because my nephew fucked it up. Alright. So, as I was saying about this shit with these political people, we put them in office to try and make our lives better. Clearly, I was born in 73, so everybody who was born above 65 and 55, forgive me. But clearly, whoever we keep putting in office are either immortal or they're all on the same fucking shit because nothing's changed since my dad was a kid. And now that he's deceased, we have Social Security issues. Who's going to fix that? We have our veterans hungry, suffering. No one in America can get health insurance or afford it. And way back in slavery time, in the abolishment of slavery, why in the fuck did we not come up with the same shit that Canada has, where if you're a citizen of Canada, born and bred, one of your parents is Canadian, you have universal health care there. Why we can't have that? And why are the doctors here who took that hypocritical, whatever the fuck that oath is, to save lives, such a bitch about this money? You wanted the job of saving lives. You studied, you went to school, you paid your dues, and yet, because someone doesn't have health insurance, you and 1,550 motherfucking hospitals on the planet, especially in America, will turn a person away who's dying. That oath don't mean shit when they ain't got health insurance, right? You took an oath to save lives. I took an oath to take and save lives. My oath was a little bit more different than yours because I so solemnly swear to serve and protect against foreign and domestic terrorism, but yet, if I get my arm shot off trying to save someone and I don't have health insurance, y'all gonna let me bleed to death because America doesn't have universal health insurance for Americans. We fuck ourselves every generation. No one wants to own it. No one wants to claim it. No one wants to say, yeah, we didn't do that. Yeah, you did. Because if you didn't, Social Security wouldn't be fucked up. So the people that are older than me aren't going to have Social Security. I'm not going to have Social Security. If I live long enough to have kids, they're not going to have Social Security. So somebody somewhere fucked up. Alright? So you want to think I'm full of shit because I don't want to vote for Donald Trump because of some shit that he said about veterans. I have that right. I took that oath of service to make sure that you all have that right too. Now, granted, I didn't get to serve the country the way I wanted to serve it, and in placement of that, I have a brand new fucking hip and need a second new fucking hip. So before you judge me, oh, you're not a real soldier, blah, 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 I said, why don't you go sign up at 37 years old when you've been trying to get into the military since you were 19? Why don't you go run with the young boys? Why don't you become infantry? Why don't you catch a bullet like the rest of my fellow brothers and sisters at arms before you make your decision on voting for some people who could care two shits about you when you get the fuck out of the service? I ain't got nothing bad to say about the military while you're in. When you get out, there are some good points and there are some bad points. And everybody needs to try to get the good points out because us veterans, man, it ain't right that we sign up to die, but we come home and can't do shit. We can't get fucking jobs. Oh, we'll put you in the front of the line. Then you go to an interview, you get all dressed up, and then all of a sudden there's some kind of clause about, well, you don't really talk to people very well, so you're not really capable of really working here. We don't want this kind of attitude. Put my ass in the back. I can unload a truck. I'm not ashamed to unload a truck. I'm not ashamed to mop a fucking floor. I'm not ashamed to wash a fucking dish. Infantry. You think we didn't sweep and mop floors while we were there? Gotta keep the place clean. Now, back on the political thing for one final statement, as I'm sure the other video is longer than this, and I want to keep this short because I got other things that need to be addressed besides political affiliation and who the fuck's gonna get my vote. We as a people in America want change, but we can't make change if we keep putting motherfuckers this already got money in office. You know why they have money? Because they're spending our money. Money that we're busting our asses and down in jobs. And some of us, like me and other people, have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to make a fucking car payment. And why is that? Because every politician, whether it be Obama or the motherfucker before him or these two that's coming up, has always said the same shit and they only deliver on half of it. You can't make somebody give a veteran a job. I get that. Because I'm pretty sure that if I could, I'd have a job that I want. You can't make someone give anyone a job. They can decide on the interview process if they want to give you a job or not. They're probably watching this right now and saying, damn glad we didn't give that veteran a job. And that's cool. You know, you have the right to refuse me. This is a right to work state. This is a Commonwealth. This is Virginia, and that's cool. But you know, I'm that guy that signed my life on a dotted line to stand in attention at 5 o'clock every fucking morning when they play taps at 5 p.m. in the evening. And we get up and we do our drills every day to make sure that motherfuckers don't come over here and fuck us up. But yet I'm not worthy of getting a job because you're afraid that I'm going to flip out and hurt someone. Okay, that's fine and dandy. So here's my proposal on that for you two running for president. I'm sorry about the third guy. I left you out. I'm sorry. Why don't you make it a minimum of the fact that you give us a eval and then you give us government jobs so that when we leave the military, we don't have to try and go work at a grocery store. We don't have to try and go work somewhere that's never really gonna try and give us anything more than maybe $7 or $8 an hour, less than minimum wage in some places. We signed on to die for this country. We deserve better, and we should get better. Simple as that. My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc 2, and I don't want to go any deeper than this before I piss everyone in America off. But here's my plot on that. You know, I signed up to die at 37 years old. I've been trying to sign up for the Army since I was 19. And because I can't do math, I couldn't get the position in the Army I wanted. I got infantry. And in turn for infantry, I sacrificed a hip. Alright? 2 hips. I got an honorable discharge. I'm good. I'm not proud of leaving the Army. I never wanted to leave the Army. I wanted to stay in the Army. And granted, I'm a National Guardsman, but I was still in the Army. And for all of us vets, we have found that it's kind of difficult to come back into the real world and can't do nothing. You know, you can't get a job or you can't get a decent job, and we're kind of stuck working whatever we can find. There's homeless men on the streets who have served. I'm practically homeless. You know, I'm living in my mom's house because I can't get a job to get money, to get a house of my own, to get out. No one's going to give me anything. I have to get off my ass and do it. And I don't have a problem getting off my ass and working. I have a strong work ethic. But what I have is a stroke of bad luck where I just can't get any job. And truth be told, the only thing I ever wanted to do in my life was make Kung Fu movies so I could teach Kung Fu for free. But the doctors won't let me do Kung Fu because of my new hip and the possibility of this hip. So where am I? Worldly fucked. I'm going to end this before I start crying because it's a damn shame that in America, you know, sometimes even criminals have a better chance at getting a job than a vet who may have a speeding ticket or something, you know. So I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc 2. Thank you for tuning in to my rant.